This is Uncle TJ, cooking with Uncle TJ. Just wanted to come on here live with you all right now. I am in the Tampa Bay area, and I wanted to give you all a live look at what's going on here. Most of the news is going to show you the beaches and low-lying areas. And they're doing their job. They're trying to get ratings and stuff like that. Uncle TJ just want to show you all from an area that's not in a low-lying area and things that nature, how it looks from this point of view. Now, just to give you some perspective, it's still not scheduled to hit our area until like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's definitely going to be dark and things that nature. Hey, Ms. Brown, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Hey, can you tell me where you all are tuning in from? I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But again, I just wanted to kind of give you all a perspective, my point of view. We are located here in front of a preserve. And the preserve area is very low lying. Now, I don't know if you all will be able to, I'm going to turn the camera around now. Okay, so you'll see right there, that sign. Okay, I don't think it's going to clear up for you all, but it says alligators and snakes in area. do not feed the wildlife. Blessing, all praise, thank you. From Michigan, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. So that area this area right here is where it slopes down. It goes down. That is sea level. That's actually sea level right there. But this is like a shore, if you will. So in order for this to fill up, a lot of water has to come. So that area right there is what they call a preserve. It's not touched. And legally, they can't touch it. They can't develop it. They can't do anything to it. A lot of that's a dog poop bags. So people walk their dogs back here and everything. And just to kind of give you all a perspective, this is the rain that's coming down from Milton. Okay, that's the rain that's coming down from Milton. So as you can see, this already hitting the ground and all that. It's been raining pretty much all night long. And now, again, if you look at the news to see where this hurricane is, you can see how far off it is. Now, they've moved us north of the impact area, which means we're not going to be as impacted as far as storm surge. But we are still close enough to the eye on a Category 3 storm where it can cause damage. Now, out here, there are some trees that have already fallen from the last hurricane that skated by. You'll notice that tree right there is down. And there's also a tree, you can't hardly see it, but it's right there. That's the trunk. It fell over the last hurricane. That's some of its leaves right there and whatnot. So that's uprooted from the last hurricane. You'll see that none of these trees are close to the building right now, but north is that way. That's north. Okay, let me just try to put this in perspective. No, I take that back. North is actually that way. North is actually that way, and east, of course, is going to be that way. So the wind is going to be coming this way, not at us. So the likelihood of these trees coming at us is slim to none. During a hurricane, there is no lightning and no thunder because you don't have winds that are contrary to each other to cause that static friction for lightning. Okay, so that's why in a hurricane, we never, ever see lightning unless it's some of the bands that are way ahead of the actual hurricane itself. You'll know that you're on the outlying bands when you do see thunder and lightning. We haven't seen any of that. The storm is close enough where we're not going to have any winds that are contrary to one another to cause thunder and lightning. But we are good. Thank you. Yes, by the blood of the Jesus, He is covering us. Certainly do appreciate you all and your prayers. We popped some popcorn last night, and I baked some chicken, made some brown rice, and made some 15 bean soup in the crock pot. So we ate last night. We had a good time. Didn't realize I had ran out of barbecue sauce. I was going to put some barbecue sauce on there, have some oven baked barbecue chicken. Y'all know how good that is. But yeah, this is what's going on here in Tampa. Again, this is what the news is not going to show you. We're on the higher ground. We're not in an evacuation area. When they built this place, they made it. You can see that if you can see the landscape and whatnot, it's going up. So all of that would have to fill up. All of that would have to fill up before we even see water. Now, let's see. With all the rain that we've gotten, even now, it's still not filling up. Now we're going to see water. Now that water will come up to that sign right there. But normally, even on real bad hurricane days, this is the third one that I've been through at this location, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So we're good. We're safe. Please don't let the news over-glamorification of some things worry you. We're good. We're in a high place. But don't take what they're saying as if it's not credible. It is a dangerous, dangerous storm heading this way. It is a dangerous, dangerous storm heading this way. It is so powerful. The winds at a Category 3, once it hits, these trees can be leveled. Now, I also drive trucks. So I went through going north to Atlanta, seeing the devastation of the last hurricane that came through there, through the Big Bend area and whatnot. And I saw trees that were snapped in half. I've seen trees uprooted and turned over, these big oak trees and whatnot, but pine trees, and I'm not talking about a few, I'm talking about quite a bit, were snapped in half. This storm that's coming is going to be much more dangerous. The one that hit was a Category 1 last week. This week, it is scheduled to be a Category 3 or 4 hurricane, winds gusting up to 120 some odd miles an hour. It is a dangerous storm. You heard the Tampa mayor said that if you stay in those evacuation areas, and if the storm hits us directly as it was, which it's not going to anymore, she said you're going to die because there's nothing to protect you in those low-lying areas. She was serious, and trust me, what she was saying was true. It was true. So people have evacuated those areas. Some are going to higher ground. They don't have to go far to get out of harm's way. We have shelters that are open. The emergency management group is doing a wonderful job of getting people ready. Sandbags have been filled. People had plenty of sandbags, boards to cover up their windows. If you have a house or whatever, shutters have been put up. We are prepared as much as we can be, but we certainly do appreciate your prayers for us during this time. We have not had a direct hit in a long, long time. The last one that I can remember was 1984. It was when we had just moved here from California, and that hurricane came and it just meandered in the Tampa Bay area, right off the Gulf, right in the Gulf. So, it's dangerous. And wherever it's going to flood, it is going to flood. They have not finished cleaning up all the debris from the last hurricane. So what you all are seeing on the news is true. It's very, very true. It's dangerous. but they're always going to be in the low-lying areas and on the beach where it's going to flood anyway. They're not going to show you this. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with right now. Is some rain. It's steady rain, nothing dangerous or anything like that. No heavy winds. We haven't experienced that, but it is coming. So I'm gonna, if light permits, I may do another live or something like that to kind of give you an idea about what's going on here. But yeah, it's something else. It's something else. But thank you all so very, very much. I just again wanted to, Uncle TJ just wanted to come on here and give you all a taste of what's going on in the Tampa Bay area. We are okay right now. We're fine. The stores are closed as expected, and they should be. Those people don't need to be in those stores. They need to be home with their families getting stuff ready. We have water. We have food. You know, I don't think the power's going to go out, but if it does, that's fine. You know, we have everything that we need and things of that nature. We're okay. But we love you guys, and I appreciate you, Miss Brown. Thank you for supporting. I certainly do appreciate you. Thank you all so very, very much. Keep us lifted in prayer here in the Tampa Bay area, also Sarasota and Bradenton, especially Fort Myers area, Naples, Bonita Springs. Those are some of the places you may or may not hear about, but just keep them lifted in prayer. If you all have opportunity to give to organizations that help with people who have been displaced, hey, they need it. They need it because this is no joke. And even if you do have insurance, it's going to be a while before a claims adjuster even comes out to your home to take an assessment. It takes them a while to get out there, write up their report, send it in, and all this other kind of stuff. We're praying that, you know, these claims adjusters, not the claims adjusters, they do their job, but when they get the claims inside some of these insurance companies, these little cheap insurance companies, we've heard about some of the stuff that they do to change the value and the amount of the damage that needs to be replaced. Some were written up for like $275,000. They somehow or another inside, the claims adjuster inside was instructed to write it for like $13,000 and $6,000. You can't do that. That's against the law. So hopefully these our insurance person over the state of Florida will operate with integrity. And I don't know why they're not holding these people accountable, but something needs to happen. But anyway, but we're good. Thank you all again for your prayers. Hopefully, I'll be doing some more videos here soon. I've been gone so much. It's difficult for me when I come back because I'm so tired. I just want to get some sleep and things of that nature. I'm home like 2 or 3 times a week. Normally, I'm just running up to either North Carolina or to Atlanta, and then back to Central Florida, and then I do it over again, and then I take like a couple days off, and that's it. But listen, you all be blessed. You all take care. Love you all so much. Appreciate your support. You all take care.